Good morning, people. Welcome back to another video. I've just dropped off another walker at the parcel shop, and yeah, sold a few. They're up here now, made some good profit on them. Most of them I spent like £1 or £2 on, so absolute bargain. But there's a few things that I haven't parceled, which I'll show you at home. Unless they've been parceled, then I'll just tell you and show you the sales. But yeah, some really good sales last night. But I'm going to go and play football. Then after that, I'm going to pop around a couple of charity shops where the football place is. And then I'm going to go and pick up the massive bundle, what the thumbnail is about. It is a massive bundle, probably the biggest bundle ever. Sorry about the quality of the film. It is a different phone. I finally sent off my other phone. I don't use my phone. I use it sometimes, but I use a GoPro most time. But the GoPro doesn't seem to want to pair up with this phone, which is annoying because I've also bought a Rode mic to do car boots so you can hear me better. And it's not pairing, so for the next few weeks, maybe this is all you're going to get. I don't know what the quality of the sound is as well, so I got to obviously play it back, but it's frustrating. But anyway, hit football now, then gonna hit the charity shops after. So let's see if we can find some things in the charity shops. Oh, not much in the charity shops, only this £10. You might think that's a lot, but I checked it out. One of these in this colour, it's a bit corroded there, that's the only trouble. But yeah, you can get that chromed up, back up to, you know, like how it was new. Untested, one is sold for £85. It's on the screen now for proof, so there's no reason I can't get 70 quid for it. You know, it's, you know, got a bit of corrosion there, but yeah, there's no reason. It weighs a ton though. So this sold late last night for £89.99. Remember at the car boot, I picked it up for £5, and yeah, so massive profit. Also had this for ages, but just didn't put it on. It's a juicer, but it's by Heston Blumenthal, the chef. The make is Sage, and it went for 45 quid. Paid £3. So absolutely huge profit on both of them. While I was playing football, I sold this. Somebody made an offer of 60 quid for this. It comes with all that, the doll. There's one screw missing, but somebody made me an offer for just the bottle and the 2 dummies and gave me 35 quid for that, so I had to relist it as without the dummies, and yeah, just sold it for 60 quid. I paid 20 quid for this, and altogether with the dummy and that, and they're obviously just selling this now, £95 out of 20. So absolute bargain. Do not miss on dolls. If the tiny tears, literally every little bit is worth something. I mean, 35 quid for a little bottle like that and 2 little plastic dummies. Tiny tears, make sure you are looking out for them. Also, while I was playing football, I sold this, and this is a douche or whatever you call it for man. It's a German, like, vintage blazer. And, yeah, this doesn't owe me anything. I picked up 2 of them, a grey one and this one. The grey one sold ages ago for 30 quid. This one just made me an offer for 10 quid. I went, you know what, you can have it for 10 quid. I don't care because I'm up on it anyway. So whatever I get out of it after fees is pure profit anyway. But now I'm going to show you what I've picked up. I've actually already picked them up, and they're all on my table where I take all the photos. I'll show you what they are now. Tell you, I'm going to run through a few of them, how much they're going for, and yeah, the grand total of what I paid for them. And yeah, I'm seeing them right now, and there is a hell of a lot. Wow. They're all on my table, and yeah, I'm going to show you what they are. So this is the bundle I have just picked up. There is ones behind there as well, and it's mainly board games. There is a few puzzles that was just in the bundle, but I picked all this up for £50, and it was on Facebook Market. He wanted 70 for it. I said, what's the best offer you can do? He said 50. So I said, all right then. Reason I wanted it is because there's a few ones that will sell for quite a lot, and some of them are really worth a lot. Like that one at the bottom called Shrieks and Creaks. Yeah, that's a big one. So I'm going to go through them all. In total, there is 43 board games and puzzles. It's working out at £1.16p per game. So, you know, even the worst ones, even the rubbishy puzzles, which no one really cares about, I could sell that on Vinted for a couple of quid and make double the profit. So, yeah, a lot of these board games, I go through board games a lot and I buy a lot of board games, but usually I miss a load thinking they're not worth it. But you just go and look at these two and you think, well, that's going to be worth more than that. No, it isn't. They're worth about the same amount. Star Wars ones don't seem to fetch as much money, around about 15 quid. But the Family Fortunes one, that goes for 15 quid. Electronical board games sell for more than ones that don't. So yeah, we all know about the Deal or No Deal at the moment. Well, that one sells for about 15 quid. Another Monopoly one sells between 10 to 12 quid. The Scene-Its really do not make much money, so if you ever see them, don't bother. Even though that's a Simpsons one, it still doesn't make much money. But yeah, a one that is something you should go for, if you do see it, is a Pixar one, Monopoly. Really nice figures, metal figures in there, and the figures can sell as much as the actual board game. You're looking around the 20 to 25 pound mark. That's a 10 to 15. Seeing it's two of them, don't know why they got it. Old school family telly addicts, I remember that as a kid. Surprisingly, doesn't fetch much. You're looking around 10 to 12 quid. The Curse of the Idol, never heard of it, but these are the ones that fetch a lot of money. You're looking at about 25 to 30 quid. Game of Knowledge, I've had that before. I've only just recently sold that for $13.99. So if you do see them, pick them up. This one, which is, I haven't got a clue what it is, some nations game, a bit like Risk, I think. Looking at about 10 to 15 as well. These are worth about £5. Same with Trivial Pursuit. There's so many of them. Actually worthless. Probably about 5 to 10 quid. Boulder Dash, surprisingly, fetches a lot of money. You're looking at that 20 plus mark for that. Puzzle, you're looking at about £5. But this one, Shrieks and Creaks. If you see on the side, it's like a horror game, and you put in the little man. It comes with a tape, and it's got like scary music, and you put that in, and it does screaming and talks to you. It looks really cool. Early 90s, I think, late 80s, I think. But he got this, well, he got most of these, looks like, from charity shops, and the charity shop has priced it at 35 quid. If this was sealed, you're looking around the £170 mark. So if you do see this for sealed, pick it up straight away. Even if you pay 40 quid for it, they've been sold for 170 quid. Opened, it's got everything there. You're looking around the 50 to 60 quid mark. So that is basically paid for the whole lot. Old Blackgammon, you're looking about a tenner. Not the original first Guess Who, but the second Guess Who came out in the same year or the year after. You're looking around 25 quid, but one of the cards is missing, so I won't be able to sell it for. People sell the actual flip-up things, 8 of them for like 10 quid, so you could separate it and make some money that way. Another Scene, it really doesn't make much money. Cluedo, you're looking around 10 quid. Dingbats, you're looking probably another 10 to 15 quid. Funny thing is, the bloke who I got these off from lives in a flat, and it was on the second floor. So I had to carry so many down to the bottom, leave them there, can carry back up. This was on top of one and it fell down all the flight of stairs. There was like about 1 billion cards in this, and I was picking up the cards. Oh, it was so annoying. Pictionary does actually sell for quite a good amount. You're looking around the 15 quid mark. Hullabulla, you're looking around the 8 quid mark. Atmosphere is another horror video game. I've got 2 of these, but I've got number 1, which is this one, and number 2. They both fetch around about 15 quid. Somebody has got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and has sold it for like about 60, 70 quid. So yeah. The Monopoly, that's an old Monopoly, but it's got none of the playing pieces. So it's pretty much worthless. You're probably looking around the 10 quid mark. I might actually break it up. I don't know yet. Depends how I feel. To sell the cards, because I know people do sell the cards. Speechless, worth about £5. I actually thought this might be worth a bit because it's a really, really nice box. It's in mint condition. But the cards, it's like I have an essay on each card. So it looks boring as hell. Worth about 5 quid. Monopoly, standard one, 5 quid. Rapid Dough, absolutely cool game. My lad would love this. It's basically like Pictionary, where you have to make the actual, you know, whatever is on the card with a bit of dough. And if you get it wrong or they get it right, they cut a bit of dough off, and the one with the no dough is the winner. Pretty cool. 15 quid to 20 quid for that. Pretty cool. That is just like a B&M game. It's not B&M, but you know, like you see in B&M. You're looking about 5 quid. But that underneath, this is a 1990s Meccano basic set. So you can make about 4 or 5 different like vehicles. Brand new. It has not been even, it has been opened, but it's not been used, you can tell, because it's just immaculate condition. You're looking at about 30, 40, maybe 50 quid, I don't know. There's no sales on it at all, but there's similar ones and they've been selling for about 40 quid. One of the 1955 Scrabble. The pieces that are in, all the letters are in a sock. Yeah. Cool. Underneath it's just 2 puzzles, not worth much, probably about 3 quid each. There's 2 people trying to sell this one for 25 quid and 50 quid. So I'm going to put it on for a tenner. I don't care about it really. A sealed Christmas 1,000-piece jigsaw, which I'm going to put on for about $9.99 just because it's sealed, and it's Santa. I know it's not Christmas, but you know what? Somebody might want it. This game, I haven't got a clue what it is. It looks absolutely boring, but it's worth about 3 quid. And there's the other Atmosphere. It's number 2. It's worth about 15 quid. Don't know what that looks like. A bit of a doo-doo. Yep, it does do. Well, I'll wipe that off. Cocker Spaniel puzzle. About £5. I think I'll get that because it's got a Cocker Spaniel on and people like dogs. And yeah, another Rasburger puzzle, 500 pieces. Might sell for £5 as well because animals are quite popular, aren't they? That is the whole bundle. Like I said, there's 43 in there, and it was just the person where it was in like one of them help people back to like living sort of thing. You know, man lives by himself, must spend a lot of time playing board games. Yeah, but he had some other stuff. I might actually message him, see if he does want to sell. He had a lot of Lego there, so I might message him to see if he's interested in selling like Lego. He had a lot of Technics. He had a lot of cool stuff. He had like a Predator like statue and everything. Pretty cool. So I might message him to see if he wants to sell anything more. If he does, then I'll buy it. But yeah, look at this. Oh, this camera is... Oh, I cannot wait to get my old phone back because it's absolutely rubbish. I needed the camera. I need to send off my other phone because it's just annoying me not being able to flip it down. So I went to Cash Converters, saw this for 99 quid, this phone. A 12 Samsung one, and it is terrible. So it's I just hope I can link it with my GoPro so I can just do the films on GoPro. But yeah, 43 of these games, puzzles, whatever. Like I said, they work out about £1.16 each. So I'm going to get my money back, obviously. I'm going to double my money. But I'm going to even triple my money if I sell everything here, which it's going to take a bit of time. It's going to take a while. Some will fly out, some will take a bit longer. But if I put some down for a bit cheaper than what I said, all these estimates as well are not the top end ones. People have sold some of them for a lot more, for like a £5 or more. I actually put in the middle, so it's not the lowest ones, but it's not the highest ones. So actually I could get more. I'm looking at £527 in sales. Yeah, from all this. So board games do sell if you have got the right ones. And yeah, I just need to list them now. Over 500 quid and spent 50 quid. So I'm onto a massive load of profit. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you think this was a good buy. And I'll see you again with another video. Goodbye.